Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Todd Dulaney, and this is Voices. You know, first of all, like to be anywhere other than your own neighborhood and recording anything is an honor, it's a privilege, man. And then to be in the motherland, you know, which is home for anybody that looks like me is really, really cool. I got a chance to record in Capetown, South Africa, which is one of the most beautiful places in the world, and with the most beautiful people in the world. And a packed house, and I'll never ever forget it, man. It changed my life. Like, to get a chance to see what Africa is really like as opposed to what we see on commercials is special. So in Africa, the things of God and the things of faith are actually really, really, really appreciated. In America, you know, everything else comes before the Christian faith. But when you go over there and they say, hey, you're a man of God or you're a woman of God, that automatically takes you to the top of everything. We actually had a song, Victory Belongs to Jesus, which was the #1 song on billboards there in Uganda over all music, not just gospel music, but over all secular music and everything. So it just kind of puts in perspective the way they appreciate Christian music. And so we go over there, just to give you a really, really small story. We went over there and I got off the plane with the team, and there were a bunch of guys with machine guns lined up. And then I whispered to the guy who was with me, I said, hey man, what's up with all the guns? And he goes, you're a very, very important man here. And I said, so I asked him and I started messing around. I told my team, I said, you will call me king for the rest of it. But yeah, so it just kind of goes to show you when they say man of God, woman of God, they mean it over there.
Wow, that's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the things that I heard you say to Cheryl was they told you welcome home.
Welcome home. Welcome home is the phrase that they tell you, and they'll say you're welcome. And you know, in America, when you say you're welcome, that's like somebody gave you something and you're like, thank you, oh, you're welcome. But they mean like you're welcome, like this is your home. Welcome home. And that type of talk will mess you up, and it messed me up. When I started hearing people walk up to me and say, welcome home with nothing else, I'm looking them in their eyes and I felt like breaking down and crying. It means so much to touch the ground over there. It's not like any other country. If you are melanin in the skin, you gotta go over there and really appreciate just being on the ground there. I'm former man. Look, man, one of my biggest, I guess the burden on my heart is to bridge the world of faith in sports. You know, that's the world that I come from. I come from the sports world. And so for me to get a chance to connect with Darryl Strawberry and share his story and bridge that gap of faith and sports is special to me, man. And Darryl is a great person. I was able to just call him and say, hey, man, I'm doing something. I'm trying to change the world, and I need you to be a part of it with me. Like, I want to win as many people as I can to the message of the Christian faith. And I need your story because I believe it'll help a ton of people. And so Darryl agreed to do it, just said, man, look, book my flight. And I was just honored to have him. And so what we've done, we've packaged up a night of worship along with him sharing his story of, like you say, being addicted to crack cocaine and having a lot of victories in his life. And he attributes all of it to his faith, which makes it really, really special. So everybody kind of gets a tangible look at what it's like to really go through life, fail, succeed, have all the money in the world, and it mean nothing until you have a relationship with Christ. And so we've done it, and not just that, we're trying to connect with many other athletes. I mean, my goal is to connect with all of them. Tim Tebow, Steph Curry, I want to put them all on a platform of faith and let them share their story along with a night of worship.
All right, so let's go back to this album, man.
Let's do it.
Tell us the name of the album. Talk about it.
The album is To Africa With Love. And it's, like I say, recorded live in South Africa. And it really is just our way to say, hey, thank you, Africa, we love you. We felt at home, we realized that it is home. And so we've taken the time to record a night and just say, hey, this is for you. We appreciate everything that you're doing for us and what you mean to us. So my favorite song ever that I ever recorded is called Unchurched. I got a song on this record called Unchurched, and it's featuring Q Parker 112. And it's just a song that that really, really spotlights the people that don't feel comfortable in the church house, but they have a relationship with God. like that was me. I mean, and you know where we come from. I'm from Maywood. I wasn't a churchy guy. You know what I mean? We were street guys. We had fun in the street. We played sports in the street. We grew up like that. And so when I finally did make my heart and my mind up to be in the house of God, sometimes people made me feel uncomfortable. So I wrote a song to that effect. And when Q Parker heard it, he said, man, dude, this is my testimony. Like, he said, when I was singing with 112, I still was deeply in love with God, but people would make me feel like I didn't belong. And so he said, so when we heard the song Unchurched, it spoke for me. And he said, if you would let me, I would love to be on the song. I said, man, please, let's do it. And so he's on the song, and it kind of gives it an added flavor to it. This is the chorus. It says, if you give me the chance, I only want to make it to the altar to see the man. That's why I came today, just to change my ways. And I'm not ashamed, but they keep pushing me away. Because I was that guy. I was that guy. If you give me the chance, I only want to make it to this altar to see that man. That's why I came today, to change my ways. And I am not ashamed, but they keep pushing me away. And I felt like that. Like, I've been that guy that is like, man, I want to give my life to this God that you're talking about. But the people, they keep looking at me like, you know, maybe I got too many tattoos. Maybe I'm not dressed the part. But just let me get close to the man, and I think we can make a change. Yeah, that's my story, man. To Africa with Love comes out on March 15th. You can pre-order right now, worldwide, not just in America, worldwide. To Africa with Love. Get to clicking. You got brand new music from your friend, Todd Dulaney.